Okay, this is our usual bridge in Ringwood, and I've got Nick here. This is Nick, and I've got a new. Is this quite new kind of banner up here, Nick?
This banner is old, but as far as the lettering goes, we've got the bigger version on the 7-meter version on the bridge, and this is a small one that we put up at places like this, and we take to demonstrations. And we thought we'd make this a theme because we are just over 6 years from the COVID lockdowns, and it's not just the lockdowns and those that suffered as a result, it's those that suffered from that gain of function flu that was obviously now purposely done, and then they use that to bring in the vaccine.
We have to deal with the anti-vax campaigns because they will cost lives, and if we need to pass emergency legislation to deal with them, I'd be quite prepared to work with the government on that. We could pass it in a couple of days in Parliament, and the sooner we do that, frankly, the better, because for many NHS staff it is really distressing. They're under huge pressure, and it's been building over the last few weeks and months. They're all doing their level best. They're all seeing that it's getting very, very difficult, and to come out and to have to confront that or even hear that is against the national interest. And if we need legislation, I'll sit down with Boris Johnson. We can draft it. We can pass it very, very quickly, because that misinformation will cost lives. We need as many people vaccinated as possible. We all need to give people confidence to be vaccinated as part of the programme. It is also dealing with this misinformation.
And we've got some pictures here. I don't know whether you can get them pictures, but these are formerly young, healthy people who died within weeks, maybe a month or two, maybe a few days after. So you can see the ages there. These are lives that are lost because of the jab. It's not a vaccine, it's a jab. And it's just quite incredible. This is just a sample. And there's thousands upon thousands, and we should all remember not only the victims, but the families of the victims and the suffering that it's brought, all in the name of globalism from what amounts to a club of billionaires who want to protect their crimes from future prosecution and protect themselves from loss of wealth and so on and so forth.
So we have truth and accuracy, two of the BBC's basic news values.
You must be out of your tiny minds.
So we're not going to let the world forget. And I thought that we would make a theme. And we've got about, I think, 16 or 17 here on the bridge today, as you'll probably gather from the picture. So I'm quite happy, and everybody has resonated with the theme of today. So I'd like to say to those who are viewing, those who have lost their relatives, and friends, we won't forget, and we'll make sure that other people don't forget. And that, I mean, there is that film I circulated. Can you remember what it was called? Anyway,
Thank you. Thank you. It's very kind of you.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's just about it. I feel a cough coming on, so if you shut up for a second.
Oh, bless. That's it. Sorry, get distracted. Sorry, go after you.
Hello. The video you're about to see has been classified 18. Viewers who are easily offended are warned that it may contain some very explicit language.
Look, Slag, I don't give a toss who you have in your bed, but don't you try and run your numbers on me.
All right.
So
Carry on.
everyone on here, when we put the pictures on, we always publish the source. So there's websites and newspapers that they were in. Healthy mum of 2, age 35, killed by coronavirus. Let's just a coroner has ruled that this person here fell ill a week after taking the vaccine.
A week. Wow. Okay. So that's a healthy mum of 2,
Yeah.
only age 35.
Yeah, that's right. And that was in the My London Journal. So it's public information.
Okay, so that's actually the My London Journal as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
No, they're all different sources.
Yeah. And as you said rightly, Nick, I mean, these are very young people, some of these people here. There's a young lady in front of me here who died after a thunderclap headache following the AstraZeneca COVID jab. Yes. And whatever became of AstraZeneca, because that kind of went a bit quiet, didn't it? It kind of went off the scene in 2021, I think it was.
It went very quiet.
The Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine has this rare side effect it's associated with, of this rare type of blood clot, which is the reason why it's not given to the under 40s. And it means probably that the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine, which has been the mainstay of the vaccination programme in the UK, now probably doesn't have much of a future here in the UK at all, although it has an enormous role to play globally. More than 1.2 billion doses have been rolled out. And if you've had the AstraZeneca vaccine, the jury is still out on whether or not it may give longer lasting protection than the Pfizer and Moderna. We don't know yet, but whatever jab you've had so far, whether it's Moderna, Pfizer or AstraZeneca, you still have strong protection against severe illness.
Politicians and the media, they seem to be still alive, don't they? Funny that, eh?
Do you think they got placebos, these politicians and the media? Because they seem to be doing quite well from what we can see.
I don't have any evidence of it, but I'm very, very suspicious that is the correct conclusion. That they're not going to kill their cohorts. When I say they, that's the globalists. They're not going to kill their cohorts because they need protection from them. But it's all going to catch up with them. And whilst I'm not religious, figuratively speaking, I think they're going to have trouble at the pearly gates, don't you?